How do I sound? I think I'm good. Let me hang on. Oh, I have to turn the mic up a little bit. I'm quiet. You see. Yeah, so I got a new mic, so I'm trying to figure out like exactly the level. How I sound now. Okay, let's see. I think I'm good. Hang on, let's do this again. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, I think I sound good. So, I took last week off. Not like I didn't plan to, but it just kind of worked that way. And this week, trying to stream Monday, and my headset broke. My luck, right? So I had to order a new one, so I had to wait till Wednesday to get it. So now we're good again. Let me just go here real quick and tweet out that I'm live. To go.
Mid-August. It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista.
I'm just still typing. Give me a sec, everyone. Alright. There we go.
After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
So 5 days. Wow. Why is Blockbuster trending on Twitter?
Turns out, Thor
What?
sticks to its military
Like what?
roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings.
Ostensibly, that's a word today.
And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Why are we walking so like separate from each other though? We're missing 2. It's nice to be back. Anyway, I think they're going. Okay, switching to actually reading. So today we're going to do the Trails Cold Steel like we normally do. But tomorrow we're going to do Madden. At least that's the plan. Let me see something. Hang on. We're on chapter 5, right? Yeah, I think. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's so hot. I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talk about it just making me feel even hotter. Why does it still kind of feel like my mic's low? Hang on, let's see. Am I good now? I think. The Academy should install an orbital air conditioner. At least then it'd be a little easier to cope. An orbital air conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air to help regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'd help if you think of it less opposite of a stove. Wow, that's some kind of wizardry. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem to be able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one in the Rhymesbury Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nicer if my mother could spare one, you know, for the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit too much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect it to be indulged quite that much. Still, a machine to help us keep us cool in the summer, whoever first invented that should get a medal. I'll admit, the summer heat here is more than difficult to cope with than with the Gram. But as far as I think is another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Very hard to get to similarly summer heat waves, but there's a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. It does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of the year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three were going back home for the summer, being nobles and all. You were given permission, weren't you? If everyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel like I've made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Some of you saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'm really going back to a place like that willingly? I'd much rather stay here and take my chances with heat stroke. You're really that uncomfortable at home, huh? So hot as it is, there's a lot going on right now. I doubt all the people that head to the conference at the end of the month have that much time to worry about the heat. Hang on, let me bring up my thing. There. Hey, we're officially gone longer than my test stream Monday when my headset broke, so progress. You make a good point. You're talking about the West Zemeria Trade Conference, right? That's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before. At least not in modern times. Maybe Dieter Croy? I've got to pronounce the name. Give me a sec. Hang on. There's a background noise. I don't know where that's coming from. Give me a sec. Let's see now. Still going? Yeah, it is. Wow. Alright then. No idea what it is, because everything's kind of not doing anything. Well, who knows. So, Mayor Dyer Croy, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell's CEO, was the first one who proposed it. I've heard that Prince Oliver will be attending on the behalf of His Majesty the Emperor. And the Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Seems crazy to think about, we just met them both a few weeks ago. And the Chancellor in particular was pretty imitating figure. Seems like a big scary monster. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. You know, I'm just like trying to get my voice back, and I'm not used to doing this anymore, so I'm out of practice. I'm trying to get back in it. Supposedly a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. His real fame comes from establishing the most of the international railway networks centered on the capital. though he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries in the independent states and around Erebonia. I believe those all took place without any bloodshed though, as far as I'm aware. Hang on, just make sure I got everything together. I won't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. That's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleans from the people of Heimdall and those annexed nations. Well, he was the one who ordered the construction of those railway guns they've got pointed at Crossbell too. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of full-scale war with cavalry probably because of those things. Oh yeah, I heard that is actually liberal and that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. They end up signing the non-aggression pact, right? Yeah, though, I'm sure you've noticed, there's still a ton of bit of tension between the two countries. Wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again after the trade conference, or during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital though. Popular even that he seems to have enough group terrorists after him. He does seem to have the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator and all that. Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. Their anger seemed a bit unusual in its intensity, didn't it? He does seem like the type who make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I might not speak ill of my father's close ally, but I'm gonna get a drink. I'm not used to this again. I gotta get back into it. Alright. Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? Well, it's past time for homeroom to start. True, it should have started 10 minutes ago actually. I swear that woman. She better not be sleeping off another hangover back in the dormitory. Wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upper training instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Today. Gotta have emphasis on that. Today.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Oh no. Crow.
Huh?
Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic like, "Oh, help me, Instructor Sarah. They're not gonna let me graduate." So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll.
Hey.
Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else, too?
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard.
You have some of the biggest, like the best martial arts people. You want to try to catch them off guard?
All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Here she comes. Million.
What?
What?
You must be joking.
Hey, aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands. Yuppers! Long time no see, guys. But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself.
I love how Range is going what? There's entire thing.
I'm Milliam Orion. And this here is Eric Getlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that? Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Hang on, change the title. Yeah, I think that works better. Right.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
3 days went by. At first, no one was sure what to make of Crow and it. Make of Crow Armbrust and Intel's Division Agent William Orion's sudden transfer to Class 7. Within a matter of days, I almost felt like they'd been there all along. Oh no. I'm sure none of you have been reminded that it is none other than the Emperor Dracos who ended the War of the Lands. I don't know what I'm gonna do for him. I kinda wanna do like a Black from Ruby's kind of voice where he just speaks fast. Or I can be eccentric, I don't know. Still trying to work that one out. But did you know that the historical records tell us that he had an amazing few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord. I almost did Nord Highlands, like I'm trying to be over here actually saying the thing. And while supporters rallied him in each region, his ranks still couldn't do hope to compare Princess's armies. Nonetheless, they continued to advance liberation region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Dracos met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Milliam, right? Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring? Sure do! Leanne Sandlot, also known as the Lance Maiden. Crow, I see you catching Z's back there, man. Oh, right you are, well done. Sandlot was the daughter of the Count, who ruled over the remote region, and accounts tell us that she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was even unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being best in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps would you like to illuminate us on what the name of this famous band, Rain? Why me? A group of mighty warriors led by the Lance Maiden. That's the Eisenritter, Stallwetter, or Growlswetter. Well, considering that I know what two of them are, it would be the Eisenritter. The Eisenritter, also known as the Iron Knights. They were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all on their path. Correct. You've done your homework. The Wandering Prince met the Lance Maiden one day during a prolonged conflict in a remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner. And with the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Draco's army swept through one region after another. In just a year, he was able to defeat the other princes and free the imperial capital, Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Eisenhower used in base operations 250 years ago just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Indeed, it is known as Longhegren Castle. It's a beautiful old building situated on the shore of Lake Ebble, to the west of Legram. Oh, you've mentioned that before. Does anyone live there now? No, due to the dangerous terrain there, no one goes there. No one goes near it. These days it exists simply as a relic of a bygone age. The Arcade family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though really only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Arcade house, was it one of your ancestors Eisenhower's second in command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Salad family line ended in the death of the Lance Maiden, and it's partly because of that the Arcade family mourns her death each year. I see. Oh, what a fascinating story. Legram, huh? Never had a mission there, so I've never been able to go. Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Braveheart a while back. You think she at least tried to conceal the fact she gets sent all over the country on secret missions? I know, she's totally just let it slip that was doing something very hard too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey around us. AP increased by 1. Man, let me tell you something. A drink I recommend, pomegranate lemonade. It's good as shit. Oh, not sponsored. Okay, so tomorrow's a free day, which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. You better all bring your A game. Oh, Milliam and Crow. A few must have instructional materials you guys are going to need today as far as Class 7 finally showed up. I'll hand that stuff off to you once we're done here, so I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Righto. Man, what a drag. Who you, Shikamaru? Alright, Haru's out for the day. Flee while you can. Marcus, if you'll do the honors? Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. Alright. Oh, we have some new character profiles we can do today too. I'll be doing that. What can I do here? Alright, so what do you think? Well, I don't think we have to be on guard around her at least. Same. Though I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap at the court yesterday and she came in and fell asleep next to me. What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy? It's like a couple of kittens all curled up together. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways. So she can't be more than 12 or 13, still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time and it's hard to really be cold towards her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself down to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, it certainly does seem that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent in the intelligence division. But just going off what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. Then there's that thing, Eric Gentlum, that's always beside her. She calls it Lammy. But aside from its name, we don't know anything about it. It seems to be made of some strange metallic material with both metallic and ceramic properties, but pliable. Pliable? Agreed. Doesn't look like anything you can make even though it's cutting edge orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. Wow, so you actually touched it? It hasn't escaped my notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shells we fight in our practical exam. I think it's safe to assume they share some kind of common origin. Yeah. The instructor says she's forced to accept it, though, in a sense. Milling was forced on us, too. You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like it or not. Maybe a little early to tell whether she can trust as a friend, but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether or not we can count on her as member of Class 7. Well, that's a logical way of breaking it down, at least. You're right, it's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether or not we can count on her in a fight. Agreed, as students of military academy, that's probably the most important issue. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Well, considering we're living in the same dormitory, it'd be good if we can all get along. Yeah, I wouldn't want her to think that we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And then there's Crow. What do you like, Green? You seem to get along with him pretty well. I don't know if I put it quite like that. If I just say I describe him as a capricious gambling addict, way too prone to ante up for every hand. Adios, help us. It sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding. You can count him when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when Elise went to the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight and pretty handy with the Arcos, too. Maybe we're worrying over nothing then. So I'm not sure we're going to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to wait to see how things go. And we are free. Alright, let's leave the classroom.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen. Do you have a moment?
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right? Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Oh, you're talking about Milliam. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
But first, we have people to talk to. My voice just went, woo. Yikes. That was new. So where do I have to go? I'm pressing OK. Colette? But like how she's just kind of like there. Let's see what these two are talking about. Class 7 is a whole lot lighter these days, isn't it? Even putting Crow aside, I never expected some girl we met in Nord to become our classmate. Life is full of surprises. I feel like they've already become part of our fabric of our class, too. Definitely. I don't think we should get any trouble getting along with them. Well, for now at least. We should seem more reasonable adults than any of us. Instructor Sarah included. Think you can look after Milliam? Not a problem. We're all classmates after all. Helping each other is just what we do. See, they're all doing their thing. I should talk to Mary. My father was persistent in his attempts to convince me to return home. He said that the daughter of the great Count Altheum should have duties to attend to. I in turn explained to him that as an instructor my highest priority is my devotion to my students. I won't be able to quite so selfish once I marry. Wait a minute. The Autumn family is one of the best known families in the Southern Province. I guess Instructor Mary has more to worry about than I thought. Between teaching classes and acting as an advisor for 3 clubs, there's simply no time for me to return. What all clubs do you do? I know she does the music and the home ec. Does she do the art one too? There's simply no time for me to return home. When orchestra is performing tomorrow too. The life instructor is a fulfilling one indeed. Okay, so it said I had to talk to her twice. Now I gotta head to go talk to Beatrix. Okay, let's see. Come on. Right here. Oh, Reinschwarzer. Seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could not have made me prouder. That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from a formal award ceremony, I do hope you'll accept. You know, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept. Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope you'll continue to do so as you grow older. Yeah, is that chick who's always asleep. Let's see, what else do I do? I'm gonna talk to Makarov. Would you be interested in our performance too, Instructor Makarov? You wouldn't believe how much effort Mitt's putting effort in her practice. Oh, I believe it. It's hard not to when you hear a flute all the way over from the faculty lounge. It's like someone trying to strangle a cat. Just thinking that gives me a headache. Oh, you alright, Instructor? Hard to believe that Mitt's really going to perform at the council. It's kind of a pain, but I suppose I have to go. I'm supposed to be looking after her after all. Huh, I guess I didn't get his medal. Now I have to go to the field. Where is she? I think Emily. Teresa's parents told her to come right home for summer break. Apparently they're not too pleased that she's hanging out with a commoner like me. It's like she got a real tongue lashing for it when they found out too. But even after that, she never stopped talking to me. You'll make friends as true as Teresa every day. How about, what's going on with you, Ferris? I will be challenging Elisa tomorrow. Yes, she may have out-sprinted me, and indeed she scored better in the midterms, but all that is in the past. The time is nigh to show what true Greek florist Flawed is truly capable of. I gotta talk to where? Oh yeah, over here. Yep, Celine has something to talk to it. She's so happy. Yeah, I'll bring you some more another time. Alright, what else do I gotta do? Okay, I have not been fishing, so... Okay, so now I just do the main quest. But first, I want to sell. All these are equal to what we have. Alright. I got the hiccups now, oh no. Let's buy some of these. Buy some of these. Alright. What kind of... I'm gonna sell these. Curia bombs, I know that. How much that would give me? A decent amount, I'll take that. Where are they? Here they are. I can buy 23 of them, so I'll buy 10. Alright. Oh yeah, let's read the Chronicle. Oh. God, there's so much reading. A terrorist attack follow-up. Representative from the Appeal family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attack, which took place at Heimdall recently. The spokesman confirmed Princess Alphen, who was in the greatest danger on that day, had sustained no serious injuries and was able to return to school as usual. Who are the Imperial Liberation Front? A recent terrorist attack put Princess and Princess Alphen in danger and resulted in Imperial Governor Regnet sustaining injuries. While it may seem like peace has returned to the streets of Heimdall, hang on. The culprits behind these unspeakable acts who claim that the Imperial Liberation Front have yet to be apprehended. The force responsible for their capture, the railway military police, insist they're doing everything they can to find them. Thanks to those who helped. Chaos may have reigned in Heimdall on the day of the attack, but it did not stop a number of people from doing their part in the situation under control. Each of these courageous souls have received a letter of space from the Imperial government. Extra special thanks to the young student took command to restore calm in Draco's Plaza, and a group of civilians who succeeded in rescuing Princess Alphen is underway. These people have received particular appreciation for their deeds. That's just a trade conference and other things. I just want to see if they mentioned the Class 7, but apparently it claimed us. They got glossed over us. Alright, let's see. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room.
The door's open! Come on in!
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, Reen! Not sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have, so she's the last one who needs it.
Alright, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking?
No, I'm trying to see something. I really have to get used to Twitch, like the actions and stuff. I gotta get used to all that. Well, the future's always an option.
How much do you know about why she's here
I'll figure it out eventually.
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam, They can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself. What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Now where have I heard of someone like that before? Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
Alright. Excuse me then. Hello? Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here.
Oh no.
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker, so could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah!
Well, wait a second. When did I become the...
You've always been a leader, Reen, let's be honest.
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Alright, I guess we gotta start looking for Milliam. Where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. I should probably ask a couple of the others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much just checking places at random. Couldn't think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think the 2 other classmates will be enough for this. Though, I should remember to ask him when I get a chance. So, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, so give me a sec everyone. Alright, give me a sec. I am back, and so, because we're looking for Millium, I gotta bring Eustace. Like, that's just a requirement. And, who else should we bring? Let's bring Laura. The nobles are going out. I can see why you're concerned. It certainly doesn't seem like the prudent to just let her wander the campus unattended. I imagine it's a change of scenery for her. We're walking around taking it all in. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she's left the academy grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I also have to think, if I were new here, where I could be the most interesting places. God damn. What is going on right now? Very well. My internet's just acting kind of weird. Wow, Square Enix is making a new Life is Strange. I just want to play. I just want the Final Fantasy 16. That's what I'm excited for. We need to get her back to the dormitory at once. Alright, let's see. Where to go? Oh, it tells you. That makes it easy. Where are you? Does it say? Yep, it does. I haven't done this in forever. Onward, mighty steed, full speed ahead. Stop touching. What? That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Oh, hey everyone. What in the world are you up to? It's been so long since we went horse riding in Nord, I thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun. It's totally different than flying around on Lammy. Can someone please control this girl? I'm really not confident enough to ride with someone else yet. Get off now. You won't get any sympathy from me if you hurt yourself. Why do you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? You must get it from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? Well, now that you managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. Who cares? I'm on a horse now. Time to ride. To the highway! Hi-yo, horsey! Away! You can't just grab the reins like that. Let's go! Fucking Millium, man, I swear. Millium, wait! So Millium's horseback adventures. So it began Millium's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern for the worried souls she left behind. After riding around the terrified Paula for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. Oh, thank God, yes. That was the best! We should totally do it again sometime. Are you okay? I'm still breathing. Somehow. What a foolish child. Seems to have no end to her supply of energy. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch with her. Time to start looking again. Jim. Oh no, I can only imagine. Wow, look at all the water. This gotta be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. Phew, we finally found you. Oh hey Rain. Hey, do you know if I get some swimming lessons while I'm here? I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has Instructor 7 given you a school swimsuit yet? Nah, all I got to do is my uniform. You told me I'd get it tomorrow. I can't wait though, I really gotta go swimming right now. Swimming lessons aren't quite as laid back as you might think. You're asking too much. That's all this pulled off makes you want to go for a swim. No. No. Oh, I know. Milliam? Ta-da! I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Now, there's no problem if I get wet. What exactly are you doing now? No. No. I mean, Mark. Get set. Go! Milliam, are you okay? That was way too fun. Hop in, the water is nice and cool. She just doesn't care, does she? Unbelievable. We should go get her. Huh? Where did Milliam go? Did you see where she went, Monica? You mean the crazy girl who just jumped down there? She just left. She was headed towards the girls' locker room, so you should probably just missed her. She must have run because she didn't want us to haul her back to the dorm. You staying around here. It's just our luck. Where's she now? Oh no. Wow, so this is the orbital bike everyone was talking about? I want to try it. It'll need some more fine-tuning before you're able to do that. You do have an option right alongside me, however. Always willing to take a little cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? I kinda have a race though. Wanna see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting taking a liking to you. Angelica, no! It didn't take long for those two to hit it off. Well, both she and George know how to take care of people. Oh, hey there, what's up? Truth is, Reen explained to George and instructor Sarah asked them to drag Milliam back to the dorms. Boo, you guys are too persistent. I'm not gonna let you catch me though. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure, catch you later! Way up, Milliam! And off she goes. You could at least pretend to try and catch her, Angelica. Reen, sweetie, sure you realize I'm always on the side of my lovely ladies. I have to say though, she's even more peculiar than I heard. Yeah, I like to see this lamb she's talking about too. Hang on y'all, I got a call. Oof. That was a big one. Okay, I read that. Tell her that she's always welcome here for us, will you? Alright. I mean, let's go search somewhere else. Hey, get another drink. Where is she now? On the rooftop. Of course she is.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
Oh no. 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 I should have guessed you'd be here. Hiya guys! Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me that hiya guys. Indeed, we're chasing all over the academy chasing after you. How about you stop playing around and come back to the dormitory? Sure thing. After that chase you let us on, You're just giving up that easily? Well, I've seen enough for one day. As long as it's 3 days, so I can really start exploring. One could win back-to-back fights with this kind of energy. She's sort of a lively girl. Yeah, that's to put it like that. Alright, let's go back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Agreed. You may want to consider a leash. Wowzers, that's so much fun. This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I like it here. Oh, I know where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Though maybe you spare a thought for the people who are running around all over the school grounds looking for you. Here. Oh yeah, we should exchange Arcus numbers, Milliam. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. My number is, exchange numbers with Milliam. Tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? We shall. Yay! Oh great. I tried calling Lecter and Claire later, but don't be surprised. She really does seem like a typical 13-year-old girl for the most part. Must admit, it makes quite the effective charade. Incidentally, what happened in the large construct that usually accompanies you? Huh? You mean Lammy? He's right here. What? Come out and out. What? No, don't call him out, Elior. Wow, what's that? It's like a huge silver doll. This is so cool. Is it yours? Awesome. He sure is, isn't he? You can be so troublesome sometimes. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Take care of Milliam. If she's going to be living at the academy, I'll need to find somewhere to draw common sense into her. Eventually, you were able to pull the kids away and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing Milliam to hire them again, we made trek for the dormitory, sighing all the way.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
What brings you to our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now.
Oh,
what?
My bad.
That seems rather abrupt.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep. Us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man. Moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
Of course not. That's just common sense.
You must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? All right, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
If you insist.
Well, don't strain yourself too hard there, Blondie.
I'll thank you to never call me that again.
Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Ring explained the labyrinth beneath the old schoolhouse to Milliam.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
I expect you would make good on that promise, too.
Alright. Have it your way.
My favorite thing is that, like, shit-eating smirk she has.
I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow.
Gotta clear my throat.
But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, alright?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there! So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight!
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
Tables, ladders, and chairs? And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things considering coming along on your end, Instructor Valentine? Well, I've contacted all the relevant authorities. I've also considered the group placement of our two transfer students. Excellent. Let me ask you once more. Are you both certain you're in this favor of going forward with this? I do feel it may be a bit too early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face this sooner or later. I am in full support. Furthermore, I have secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well, we will continue as planned then. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope that grappling with it right now will help guide them down the right path. Sounds like things are going to get interesting in this field study. Signs and Omens. That's actually a good title name. I might do that. Hang on the dorm, because why not? Yeah, so as normal, we're going to do all the side tasks except for the building, and we'll do that next stream. What's up, Crow? Yo, sure didn't take long for you to pay me a visit. Who would thought we'd end up right across the hall from each other? I guess you just fade to be part of my life, huh? So you say. So it feels strange knowing you'll be living here from now on. It all happened so suddenly that it hasn't really sunk in yet. It's okay. You don't have to hold back your joy of getting to live with your cool second all the time. Yeah, I guess you did help me out when I was big way last month down at the old schoolhouse. Though I couldn't help but notice you've got quite a collection of games here. Sure do. Brought them all over from my old dorm. And not exactly smell like a rose as far as credits go. But you gotta give yourself a break every now and then. Wise words. Though in your case I get the impression you're never all that busy to begin with. Anyway, we're classmates and dorm buds now, so be sure to keep it casual between us. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon enough. I'll try at least. Let's see what hell his room. He's got a dartboard. Come on, let's play darts. He's got, the typical bikini poster. He's got... I can't tell what this is. He's got the... yeah. 202. Is this Elliot? Yep. Tomorrow's the big day. We'll be having our performance at the church. Just thinking about it gives me butterflies in my stomach. Not sure what my schedule's going to be like tomorrow, but I'll definitely come if I see you if I have time. Thanks. It'd be great to have you there cheering me on. I'm helping fill in for Hibel, so he's counting on me too. 205, Marcus. The very fate of chess club rides on tomorrow's match. I'll have to use every single spare minute between now and then to sharpen my skills. Well, you really fight off about this. Good luck, Marcus. Thanks. So I guess the chess club gets shut down if they lose or something. Hey there, Eustace. What you got? What you reading? Oh, it's just you. Don't surprise me like that. Sorry about that. Is that a letter from your brother? Not quite. It's nothing terribly important. It tells me now that tomorrow will be our first free day since Crow Moon joined the class. You have to watch Moon like a hawk to introduce us to trouble. Wait, why is that my responsibility? Because you're the leader, Rain. Everyone's doing something. The door is bound to become a lot more lively than Crow and Milliam living with us. I can't help but wonder what sort of wind those two will blow into our class. First only the goddess herself knows. Let's just hope it's a good one. Let's go upstairs. 302 Elisa. I've got lacrosse practice tomorrow, but this is not one we're looking forward to. All because Fairies refuse to stop pestering about competing with her. I wish she'd just stop. Laura. May be incredibly hot, but on the bright side, the swimming club is a much more refreshing experience. Especially now that Monica has been improving her times by leaps and bounds. I should learn from her example and keep improving myself every day. What? I guess she must be at a different location then. Like downstairs. Hey Rain, what's up? I got them all nice and tidy now. Well, this is pretty cute now that it's all fixed up. You even got dolls in here and everything. I know, right? I just wish I was allowed to bring Lammy out of the dorm. He really tied the place together. Yeah, that probably isn't a good idea. It's a pretty old building and you get in big trouble, you end up smashing your room's walls or the floor. I guess. What a bummer. Oh well, I just want to take him to the park when I want to play with him. It's not like he's a dog or something. Let's see what she's got. Bunch of stuffed animals. I'm pretty sure I kill those monsters in the middle quite often. A Mishi, a computer, something else, I don't know. Pins. More Mishis. Big Mishi fan. I guess Fina and Sarah are together because she's not in there either. Fee. I know Fee's over here. Never mind then. Who, what? Is it Emma? I'll figure it out. I wonder which one of these I should wear tomorrow. I guess the Strikers will do. Easy move around then. Isn't Striker a classic shoe brand? Then you're so discerning about your shoes. I guess. No, wait, Emma's in this room, right? But she's not. So let's see what's down here, actually. Who's at the very bottom? There's Emma and Celine. Huh? What's Celine doing here? Seems to have made her way in. Something happened, Celine? I'm not meowing. I refuse. Maybe she's hungry. Meow. Fuck, I did it. Never mind. No, it doesn't look that way. If only we could understand her. Yes, wouldn't that be nice? Oh, wow. Everything just kind of like erupted. Lee said we'll be returning home late today. So he mentioned of an important discussion with the principal. With the principal? Wonder what that entails. A whole lot of possibilities come to mind. However, I believe they're likely discussing what highly difficult task to assign you next. I really hope not. But rain is probably what's happening. Alright, well that's it for talking, everyone. Should I call it a day? Yes. Here we go. Let's see, Thor 7 Mysteries. Lately the girls have been going on about 7 mysteries of the Academy. I desire this grim knowledge. If you do too, visit the Occult Research Club room in the Student Unit building. Beryl, Year 1, Class 3. Side by side car. We're adding a new feature to the bike and we want you to give it a test run. Come see us in the engineering building when you're ready to ride. George and Angelica. Does anyone in Class 7 actually read these? If I wrote whatever I wanted here, would you investigate the schoolhouse regardless? Perhaps I use the opportunity to tell a joke. I know just the one. Two men walk into the bar, instructing Hart and Thomas. First one says the other. Oh, blast down out of the room. Principal Van Dyke. Looks like quite a few today. It seemed pretty swamped when I saw it too. Not sure what's keeping her so busy, but I'll do what I can to lighten the burden. And it's the old school house too. I'd like to free up some time for that. Reveal. I guess we'll just see what turns up this month. I promised I'd go tell Crowman when I was going, so I'll have to give them a call when I'm ready to head in. Oh, you're leaving early today? Yeah, I was just about to head out. Do take care then. The sky is looking a little ominous today, so I should just take your umbrella. You sure? It seems like another boiling summer day to me. I would say it's right now, but I have a hunch it won't last today. Either way, I'll probably have another fruitful day. Thanks, Sharon. I'll see you later today then. Ooh, Special Ops uniform and Special Ops plate. Because I have 4 bonding points. That's a pretty good amount. Alright, so we have stuff we can do. Student Union. I gotta talk to the Gordon Ramsay wannabe. Hard work as ever, I see. It's no good to be working all the time though. Sometimes you need to take a rest and enjoy something sweet. In fact, I know just deserve for you. Let me teach you. Alright, one down. Oh, gotta head to the bookstore. Oh. Alright, bought that. Nothing else I really want. Now before you do other things, you can get some new profile. Speak to Stefan in a chess club. Alright, so chess club it is. So for those who don't know, I am using a guide to kind of like tell me what all hidden stuff are. So I can get the most out of this. Isn't this a chess club? No, this is not a picture club. That's... Is this a chess club? Yes. This is a long time coming, but we finally are ready. Marcus has trained me so well that I can confidently say I'm on par with anyone in the upper class club. All we have to do now is win and keep our club going. Alright, now I gotta head to the gym. Logins, there you are. I tried not to forget, but I was a hell of a troublemaker when I first entered the academy. Then Frito came along and straightened me out with a thorough beatdown. Now that I think about it, I never won a single match against her. You guys are crossing swords and not doing anything. Then I gotta head to the upper class dorm, huh? Oh, I forgot how it turns you around. Where is she? Lady Ferris was in rare form this morning. It takes a special kind of lady to brew the booth where all her clothes are inside out and trip over nothing. What an honor is such an interesting and endearing masters. I knew it. She finds all this hilarious. Alright, time to do some bonding events. Let's see who we have. We have Milliam, Eustace, Gaius, Elliot, Crow, Elisa, Laura, and Emma. A lot of things available. So first we'll get the way this automatic. I'm gonna do Laura's. Alright, where is she? Monika's been making great strides with her swimming lately. She didn't even reach her goal of swimming at 50 yards today. Seeing her push herself like this, everything makes me proud to be one who coached her. Glad to hear it. She's been back to her usual self ever since our field studying in Heimdall. Is something the matter? Nah, everything's fine. So I try to help her out. Hell yeah. Is there anything I can do to help? I think it'd be great to see her reach her goal too. You have my thanks. And then why don't you go change in your swimsuit? Sure thing. Monika, today is the day you clear your 50 yards goal. Are you prepared? Yeah, I won't let you down, Laura. That's the spirit. Rain, your job is to swim alongside her and act as her lead. I'll be observing from the side of the pool. Thanks for helping me out. No problem. Do I have to do the swimming minigame? So, Monika began a 50 yards challenge. I hear the music. Okay, I don't think I have to do it. Thank God. Oh, people trying to trade for Orlando Brown? That's interesting. You can carry it to the end. I know you can. Come on, you're almost there. Only 3 yards left. 2, 1. She did it. Wait, was that it? Did I do it? You did it. You never even had to put your feet down either. Splendid work, Monika. I really did, Laura. Monika's hard work had finally paid off, and she cleared her initial goal. Every last member of the swimming club congratulated her on her achievement, even those who didn't believe she could do it. All her hard work has paid off. Thank you for being my assistant today, Rain. It was nothing. I'm just happy I could see things are good between you and Monika again. That makes 2 of us. I've now reconciled with Monika and Fee, so I believe that we will continue to grow from here on out. And I hope that you and I will be able to support each other too. You can count on me. Final floor is strengthened. Alright, what's next? Because I know there's a thing if you do Emma's, we're gonna do Emma's. Hey Emma, what brings you here? Oh Rain, you wouldn't happen to have seen Celine anywhere, would you? I was searching all over for her. Celine? That's your cat, isn't it? Well, I wouldn't call her my cat. She was with me just a little while ago, but then she bolted off like something caught her interest. I haven't seen her around, at least. Not recently. Well, I probably shouldn't be too worried about it. She's the capricious sort, not like Millie, I suppose. She must have ran off somewhere, a little cat adventure somewhere. Maybe I should help her look for Celine. Yep. How about I help you look for her? After all, 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1, right? Are you sure? Well then, thank you for volunteering. And so the 2 began their search for Celine. They searched high and low, checking areas where Emma felt Celine may be, relying on Rain's powers of detection. However, no matter how hard they looked on campus, they couldn't find no trace of her. Lemonade's good shit. I think I'm going to start looking in town. But that'll take up even more of your time. Don't worry about it. I'll keep looking with you until we find her. Hopefully she really is in town. I'm fairly confident she hasn't gone somewhere else at least. But we should probably try and find her as soon as we can. Agreed. Seemed to be a lot more worried about her than you let on earlier though. I guess you were trying to convince yourself not to panic? Something like that. I do think of her as a friend after all. Right, let's start looking around. Nope. Nope. Generic student 1 and 2. Nope. She's not making this easy. Indeed. But just where she run off to? Celine. Could it be... Oh! Is that... Celine, so this is where you were. Why'd you run off like that all of a sudden? Oh, she got food. Is she eating something? Seems like it. Huh? Are these sardines? Sardines? They're small dry fish that are usually in the east, mostly to make broth. I got cats really like them too. Maybe Mick ordered a few and gave her some as a snack. Phew, you really gave me a fright reaction like that, Celine. For a moment I thought those two had... Those two? Nothing, it's nothing. Thank you for helping me, Rain. I don't know what I could have done without you. Happy we found her. It wasn't really nice though, Celine. I was really worried about you. Celine, there's no need to be rude. Cats will be cats. Just give me a shout if you ever need help with anything else. Of course. Bond of them is strengthened. Let's see, what else can I do? You know what, let's go to the church. Because I know Elliot has this performance thing going. It seems like everyone's coming here to see it, so why not? Wait, Alan? I decided I come to consciousness Bridget was going to be performing it. No reason to hang around the club if I can't focus on what I'm doing, right? Right, let's take a peek. Dang, well, everyone's here. Oh, Rain, you made it. Hey there, Elliot. Looking kinda nervous. Is that easy to tell? There are quite a few people here, so I can't really help it. Especially now since I'm a lead violinist now because of Hebel's accent. I can totally understand why you're nervous then. Good luck. Thanks. Probably glad if I stayed. There's still some time left before you're on, right? Let's chat a little bit before then. Might help calm your nerves. Thanks, Rain. I'd really appreciate it. Elliot began tuning his violin before the performance began. That should do it. All that's left now is to wait until it starts. Not long now. Looking pretty confident though. Huh? Well, I mean, I can tell you're nervous, but you looked focused, like you've had more than a big distraction take off your mind. You're probably right. I think that's thanks to last month's field study. Now I should mention it. A lot of good things happened to me while we were back at Heimdall. I got to meet my friends who ended up attending the music academy. I got to talk to you all about everything. I finally have the confidence I need to stop running for my love of music. But I would never gain confidence if it weren't for all of you. You really are tough, aren't you? Good luck out there, Elliot. I'll be cheering you on for the rest of the audience. Just you wait. We're gonna put on all kinds of shows that you can tell your grandkids about. So begin the rhythm orchestra's performance. Yeah, now you get a performance. Elliot and the rest of the orchestra played passionately, pouring all they had in every note. That passion captured the hearts of all those who were in the present, and the performance was deemed a resounding success. Twits don't come from my ass for that music, or I swear. I know how Twitch is sometimes. Let's see. Should we do Milliam or Crow? I'm debating. Or Elisa, maybe. Yeah, I think it'd be very interesting. I think I'll do Crow. After the buying events, we'll start doing our quests. Oh. There's a hidden quest. See, it's always good to know sometimes. Oh, what are you doing here, Crow? You're green. I left something here yesterday, so I just came to pick it up. But man, I always forget how much a pain moving is until I have to do it again. This is why I just want to store my... I wanted to use my old room just to store stuff in. I wouldn't push your luck with that. Should I give him a hand? Seems like he could use the help. I'm gonna give you a hand. You look like you need it. You serious? Man, I guess they were right when they said you can't be having a loyal first year at the beck and call. Oh, just to make it clear, this is unpaid labor, I'm afraid. Don't worry. I wasn't expecting payment from the guy who conned 50 mirror off of me. Yo. Ah, hey there. What's up, Crow? What's that hear about you being a first year again? I heard worse. They kick you out already? Come on, you guys knew nobody would ever want to get rid of me. Show a little respect to the guy teetering on the edge of his first year. You know, you got yourself to blame for that one. So I'm guessing this guy's a first year in your new class, Crow? Yeah, I'm from class 7. Well, how about that? Let me give you a little tip. Never drop your guard around this guy. Because he'll be in your pockets the second you do. Hey now, we don't want to give my new classmate the wrong impression. Trust me, I got all the impressions I need by now. This is ridiculous, Crow. Shut up and give me a hand here. This thing is going to carry itself. You could at least ask nicely. Alright, let's go get the rest of the crew to help us out with this. Huh? That should just about do it. Thanks for the help, guys. Don't sweat it. Just make sure you pay back the money you owe me. Yeah, I know. In that case, we'll leave you to it. Thank you for your help. The second year's left the room. They left it already. Oh well, I wasn't able to move all the stuff on my own anyway, so I'll let it slide this time. I'm surprised you had so many people to show up to help. You really did have a lot of friends, don't you? Well, I've been here for 2 years now, right? Keep up, and one day you might be as famous as Old Crow here. I get the feeling that in order to be that popular, I have to need to be Old Crow. Alright then. Now that you got your furniture, I'll say it once again. Welcome to Class 7 Dormitory. Thanks, man. Level up. Counterattack and cover. Alright, it's time. I gotta go to the occult research room. Alright, let's head up here. Holy hell, do I have to use the bathroom again? Sorry guys, I'll be back real quick.
Right.
And I'm back. Hope that wasn't going too long. Welcome to the Occult Research Society. What kind of fortune would you like me to tell you today, Rain, of Class 7? Health? Romance? And give you life advice if that's what you wish. Sorry, I'm not here to actually have my future told. Don't worry. I'm well aware of that. You were sent this through a council, weren't you? You could at least play along with my little fun, though. Not much fun. Or play along a little. Kind of fun. Beryl's a strange one, alright. She had quite the reputation amongst the girls as uncannily accurate fortune teller, though. There's something you'd like to ask me, is there not? Answers are merely a question away. Do you wish to know what kind of rituals and curses are my favorites, perhaps? That's probably the kind of thing I'm better off not knowing. Thanks. Wait, she didn't just read my mind, did she? Nah, she couldn't have. So I assume you've been informed what I want you to do? Yeah, you're only looking at the Academy's 7 mysteries, right? Precisely. The sooner you start investigating, the better. Are you ready to begin? Sure, I'm ready to know when you are. I know a lot of the schools across the country have mysteries like these, but I didn't think Thor's had a set of all of its own. Well, I'm glad I could give you the news. I have a lot of people to talk to. They've become a hot topic among some of the girls recently. I wouldn't have guessed that. But you said you wanted me to look into the 7 mysteries. Does that mean you don't know what all of them are and want me to find what information you're missing? No, I know the basics of each mystery already. What I'd like you to do is to investigate how credible each one is. I see. Is that something I'd really be able to investigate though? I mean, as they're supernatural? You can guess this is part of your investigation. If you can't come with any conclusion, so be it. Either way, to be more specific, I'd like you to talk to more people likely to know something about each mystery. I could do it myself, but I'm not exactly what you call a people person. Right. Okay, I get what you want me to do now. Can you give me a head start by telling me what each of the mysteries you know of, though? I think it'd be better if I told you everything at once, so it might not be such a horror to take in that would stop your heart. So ask me them one by one, I'll tell you each one I know each. Sounds like a good way to stop, be it. Alright, leave the investigation to me. Thank you, I look forward to hearing you discover. You wish to hear about one of the Academy 7 mysteries? First mystery. The Crying Sculpture. The sculpture in question rests in the art room. It's used as a reference for sketches. However, if you dare draw near, you can see tear tracks running down its face. Whoa. What more, the tears return after wiping them away. Rumor has it, it's one of the tears that originate from a human head contained within. Okay, I was on board until that seems a little too extreme to believe. You think so too? Even so, there are also stories that contain some kernel of truth. I was speaking to the head of the art club when I had to find it. The second mystery is at the haunted piano. Late one night, a student walking by the music room heard someone playing the piano. Drawn by the sound, she took in a peek at the empty room, only to find it empty. Well, the name certainly fits. They claim it's a music-loving ghost playing the piano in there. A ghost likes music, that's all? Seems a bit lazy to me. Agreed. At least you give the ghost some elaborate, tragic backstory to explain the connection to the piano. Regardless, perhaps you can learn more about the head of the wind orchestra. I believe his name was Hebel. Thirdly, we have the Forbidden Tome. Now that this one's interesting. Apparently, the Academy's library houses a book containing one of the world's greatest secrets. The book is passed down from one library head to the next, all of whom are tasked with keeping it safe from prying eyes. You weren't kidding, this one is pretty interesting. Please me to know that I have a partner in fascination. Just imagine if it was something about the ancient Sumerian civilization. How romantic. The person in charge of the library is Dr. Thomas. He's likely the only person who knows for sure. Did I do this one? No. Hidden graves. Legend dates back 250 years. It says the many who died in the War of the Lions lie beneath this academy. More specifically, their bodies are buried beneath what is now known as the field. Whoa, is there any more to the story? Oh, there certainly is. They say some cursed nights the corpses of the buried rise in their graves and bathe in the moonlight. And when they do, the long hidden graves surface from the field, overturning it and leaving holes. Well, actually, why the mystery is called Hidden Graves, at least. Honestly, I think some kind of mystery would be a little creepier. Must be getting used to these macabre mysteries. Good. Wait, what do you mean by good? Regardless, the best view aspect is the riding club. I believe the club's name is Lambert. Is some home of summer. Perhaps you should ask Paula instead. The sports club grudge is the topic of the fifth mystery. Given how hard the sports club trains, it's not uncommon to hear screaming coming from the general direction. But some say the screams can be heard from something else, drawing into the gymnasium. Rumors say it's the screams of the grudge of sorts, a manifestation of all the Academy Sports Club's face. This one seems a bit backwards to me. Waking up a sweat should wash away your stresses, not make a monster out of them. Only a select few would share that sentiment. Such ignorance of others' feelings might lead you to an unfortunate end. Right. No matter. It may be wise to ask the captain of the fencing club for details. I think her name is Friedel? Oh my, the sixth mystery surrounds the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. You pay attention much to the pond beside the gymnasium? Some say it has a direct connection to Hell itself. More amazingly, they say a resident of Hell, the Crimson Devil, should live at the pond from time to time. Well, that's certainly something. Anyone know what it looks like? Sadly, the only descriptor I've heard is that it's two massive claws. And it might be someone who fishes there very often who knows more about the mystery. Do you know Kenneth? He's a first year in the Imperial Fishing Club. He's a noble, though he acts like he's not. Nevertheless, he is the club's head. Perhaps he knows something. The seventh and final mystery is the poltergeist of the upper class dormitory. To be frank, I have very little information on this one. But it seems as though furniture, cutlery, and the like are often found broken in the upper classroom dormitory. And people saying poltergeist is responsible. So it seems. Seeing the mess it seems to keep making, I can only imagine what the dormitory's made to know something. Perhaps I should ask them for information. Alright, we have a lot of places to go. Let's head to the art room. Hi, Clara. Hang on, do I have to do all these one by one, or... Oh, okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure this girl's the head of art club. Excuse me, can I have a minute of your time? No, I'm busy. But my ears work, so I can listen to what you have to say. Go ahead and state your business. Okay. I guess you're trying to keep working while I talk? That's pretty impressive. I'm actually looking into the Academy of Mysteries. One of which is this room's crying sculpture. We have to know more about condensation. Sorry? Like I said, it's condensation. You have no idea how many people come to ask about that. They're not tears, it's condensation, water vapor in the air. If big words scare you. Who in the right mind would actually believe a sculpture could cry? I guess this world will never run out of idiots. I see. Is that it? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the information. It was nothing. What is it, this sculpture that cries? Next up to the chapel. Alan, out of my way. Where are you, Hibbo? Where are you? There you are. I think this is Hibbo from the Running Orchestra. Oh hey, what's up? I have a quick question for you. I'm trying to investigate the 7 mysteries of the Academy. What have you heard about the haunted piano? Oh, that story. That's the one I'm just a ghost playing the piano in the empty room, isn't it? So you do know it. What can you tell me about it? So you want the truth, huh? I didn't know the ghost was me all along. Well, really? Okay, calm down. I didn't mean like I'm an actual ghost. The rumors started spreading because of someone heard noises in what they thought was an empty room, but pretty sure they stumbled along while I was tuning the piano. Really? Yeah, it's not rare to end up in a totally obscured from the view while you're tuning to certain parts of it. Chances are that whoever heard them just couldn't see me. It's basically I'm a so-called ghost. That makes sense. Right? Sorry though, you were probably just hoping for something a little more exciting. No, not at all. You're something I need to hear. Meryl will not be thrilled though. Thank you for your time. Not a problem. Next up, to the library. Where is he? There he is. Rean, my boy, what sort of questions have your inquiring mind come today? As it happens, I'm looking into something for a fellow student. Do you know anything about Forbidden Tome, supposedly locked away in this library? A Forbidden Tome? My, what a fascinating idea. Just imagine if it contained details of the sacraments of the ancient Sumerian civilization. Perhaps it could be a grimoire written by the cross-spelling alchemists of the Middle Ages. Wouldn't it be thrilling if one really existed? Yeah, about that, they do. New Game Plus for Trails of Cold Soul 2, everyone. I'll be playing that. Yeah, it sure would. But in other words, it doesn't. But what exactly inspired you to come asking about this imaginary tome? Well, I'm investigating the 7 mysteries of the Academy, and one of them has something to do with a book full of the world's greatest secrets hidden deep within this library. So that's what this is about. This year's story is even more absurd than the one I heard last year. But I do believe I know what you're talking about. You do? The tome story refers to, in fact, what I heard for this. A gentleman's special interest literature? Seriously? At least the forbidden part is right. Not anything dangerous or anything, but just because it's rather naughty. We tell you boys from time to time not to bring these things into the academy, but somebody always has to try. Well, boys will be boys, I suppose. This little tale started between when we gathered the contraband before we dispose of it. Well, that's one way to put it, do things. So if you have a prized collection of your own, make sure to leave it under your mattress back home. Unless you want me to find it, or show you what your instructor Sarah and the rest of the faculty. No. I had no idea what you're talking about. Well, anyway, there's nothing especially unusual or mysterious about this academy, I'm afraid. You have made it abundantly clear. Thank you for your time, instructor. 3 down, 4 to go. Next up, Paula. Oh yeah, we're definitely going above 2 hours for this. You're Reed from Eustace's class, right? That's right. And you're Paula from class 5, I assume. This might sound weird, but I'm currently looking into these mysteries surrounding school. Have you heard the rumor called the Hidden Graves? I have. That's the one about the dead rising from the graves on the field, right? I found a hole in the field a while back, and that's the only thing that come to mind when exam with a bad grade. Seriously. Yep, seems someone couldn't deal with getting a score that bad, so they tried to put those tests 6 reads under. They didn't even try to bury it though, they just kind of dug a hole and tossed it in. We felt the opposite since someone could have tripped. But with a grade like that, you could say the only one who dug a great culprit dug was his own. Yeah, the joke was so bad I can't force myself to laugh. That's like, thanks for the info, that was a big help. Gym time. Friedel. I think she's the captain of the physics club, right? Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a question? No bother at all. Ask away. It so happens, I'm looking into some Mysteries Academy. Have you heard of this sports club grudge? Oh sure, people have been talking about it since I was a first year. Although I suppose it will gain much traction next year. Why is that? It's simple because the screams don't come from people but the door that used to be here. And having it in bad condition for years used to make some awful screeching noises. So I asked for a replacement at the beginning of the month. Everything's nice and quiet around here. Well, that explains a lot. Thanks for the information. You're very welcome. Alright, next up I gotta head to the lake next to the gym. Wait a minute. Oh no. They're doing the twin. I have to talk to him. My oh my, mercy me. Did you clone yourself, VII? How wonderful. They're twice as efficient. Fake VII, tend to the fire bit over there, and real VIV can be in charge of the equipment array. Oh, she's good. My flawless plan would have my way to Ethel's body, had a flaw. It seems so easygoing that you might be able to trick by estimating I should have asked her. VIV. Come on now. VIV dragged me along so she could play a prank on Ethel, but not backfiring. Now I'm stuck helping them out. Why does this happen to me? Hey Rain, still fishing the good fish? I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I guess you can say that. No, I haven't. There's actually something I've been hoping to ask you about. Does the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell ring any bells? Hello there, Alternerate. Is that how you say your name? Alternerate? Welcome to the stream. That's one of the Academy's 7 biggest mysteries, right? It's the only one I know at least. Seriously though, did anyone really believe this place was connected to hell? Probably not. Any idea what the Crimson Devil part's all about though? That's probably a crayfish. You see them around it so often. Crayfish ain't good. I tried them. They're not good. What's a crayfish? Red thing, counts a crab. Even has 2 big claws, just like the devil's supposed to. Yep, you said my name just right. Okay. Good, thank God. I normally butcher names, so I nailed that one. I'm really surprised if a crayfish inspired the whole thing. Yeah, especially when you put it like that. Thanks, Kenneth. Let's see. Now I have to talk to... I gotta head to the dorm, I believe. Academy front gate. This damn thing's got me running everywhere. I can't think of a better person to ask for the office class dorm. Excuse me, would you mind if I asked you a question? Of course not. How can I help you? So, I'm investigating the 7 mysteries of the Academy. There's one story about a poltergeist in this dorm, but would you know if there's any truth to that? I do, in fact. Some of the more experienced maids told me all about it. I didn't see it for myself. You've actually seen the poltergeist? Oh, not quite. There was a much simpler explanation behind all the havoc. As the story goes, plates are broken and utensils strewn about the kitchen, correct? But these things happen when girls try their hands at cooking from the first time. The kitchen can get very chaotic. This has to hit its peak in May when more of them want to practice for their cooking classes. But I think that a poltergeist makes for a far more interesting culprit when people are more sharing stories. That explains it. Thanks for clearing everything up. I'm glad I could be of help. And that's the mystery that's a word. Elucidated? In the end, none of them turned out to be as spooky as I hoped. But oh well. Hope Beryl won't be disappointed. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Let's see what she's up to. Please don't make me go one by one. Let's see you finish your investigation. Can you tell me what you learned? Sure, let me go to them one by one. Damn it! Oh, thank God. Rain told Beryl the truth about each one of the 7 mysteries. I see. Condensation, magazines, a test. None of these are supernatural at all. I honestly expect any of them to be real, but the truth is even more pathetic than I thought it'd be. I agree. Although it's kind of interesting that the people were able to make such fantastical stories out of the perfectly ordinary things. I suppose that's true. Still, I'd like to thank you for looking into these for me. So here you go. It's something that Hex was one of these favorite curses. Nightmare. That's, yeah. Thanks. To tell you the truth, I'm a little surprised none of the mysteries had anything to do with the schoolhouse. Seems like a perfect setting for a good ghost story. Wonder why it didn't come up. I mean, we're already there at strange... Ugh. We already know there are more strange monsters in there. What are you talking about? Of course it comes up. In the real set of mysteries, at least. What? Could you say that again? I couldn't quite make that out. I didn't say a word. Perhaps your investigation has gotten to you. I could have sworn I heard her say something about the real set of mysteries. Oh well, it's probably better not to get into all that. Okay, now I have to go to the engineering building for the sidecar thing, right? Nightmare. Nice. Actually, what does it do? Let's see. Nightmare. Attacks and crafts can nightmare enemies. 10% chance. Not bad. Well, here you are. Hi, Rain. Thanks for coming. Oh, hey, what brings you here? Dang, Bethesda's going all out on the Xbox Pass. Too bad, don't have the Xbox. I need a little break from work, so I came to look alongside George and Angie. We asked her to come here and sent to the quest we sent. I butchered that. Help out with the quest we sent to you. Oh, so she's working on the bike too. Yep, the request is pretty much the same as last time, but with one key difference. This time, I'd like you to ride with Toa at your side. By my side? Don't you mean behind me? Maybe easier to show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal. Sidecar. Wow. Impressive, isn't it? We call this a sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this was a Ruhr Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. You can probably tell, but the sidecar lets other people ride along with you, though it's much closer to riding in an orbital car than it is like a second bike. Anyone, I gotta do something real quick. Okay. That's pretty interesting. So you want me to do a test ride while Toa sits in the sidecar? Yep. That means I'm in your care, Rain. Trying to crash or anything. That doesn't make me confident. Right. I'll make sure everything goes smoothly and safely. Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done necessary safety tests. The goal of this test is to get a fresh perspective, just like last time. That's right. Be sure to give as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Toa. Okay. So do you have time to go for a ride? Sorry, I'm always keeping you busy. Oh, don't worry about it. How about you, though? Do you have the time? You seemed pretty busy yesterday. Thanks for worrying. But I'm fine. I got most of the harder work sorted out yesterday. Which means I got time to spare today. As you can see, George and I are ready to go whenever you are. Work with your schedule today. Thank you. Well then, why don't we get the test started right away? Great, let's get everything set up then. We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we? Hang on, I got a cough. We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we? Yep, same one Ring tested the bike on last time. So how does it feel to be in the same side? How does it feel to be in a sidecar, Toa? It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Ring will be driving puts me at ease though. Thanks. Toa, please don't say things to make me envious like that. Now I have no choice but to send Ring home and ride with you myself. Sorry I cut you short here, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason. Same test as last time, right? Starting to ride, shifting gears, and coming to a stop. The sidecar changes at all? Actually, yes. The main changes are the increase in weight and the different center of gravity. Those two things will make a huge impact on how the bike operates. I recommend you purchase a whole new experience because it's definitely going to feel like one. Okay. I never would have guessed. Okay, what do I have to do? I damn near skipped an entire sentence. I'm my dumbass. You see, when the sidecar is attached, you end up veering off towards the direction while you're accelerating. But by the same token, when you're slowing down, you end up veering off in the opposite direction. Which changes things for your little test. Starting to move, you pull the handlebar to the left, so make sure you turn it to the right to compensate. So turn right. Next, when you're shifting gears, you turn the handlebar slightly to the left, or disengage the clutch. So right, left. Same goes for bringing to a stop, but it actually means you're going to be harder to slow down. Push the brakes earlier than you did last time. Okay, and early. So right, left, early. I gotta remember that. Will do. It's like a whole different set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice for you, Toa, is to believe in Ring and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I think you have a wonderful time if you do. Second, that should help motivate Ring too. How so? Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing that you're having fun. I won't make any mistakes to ruin that. Aw, that's so sweet. Well then, here's hoping this will be fun for both of us. That's the hope. Let's get ready. Alright, I'm going to start the engine now. This is all so exciting. Okay, get ready. Jessica said I should turn the handlebar a bit when she started moving, didn't she? It was right, left, early. Here we go. Phew, glad I didn't mess that up. Yeah, that was really smooth. And off they go. Yeah, it should be fun to talk to them when they get back. So, how is it? Does it feel different when you're rode alone? It definitely does. Angelica was right when she said it would handle completely differently. And that's not the only thing. Oh, what else is there? Oh, nothing. I was thinking of something else. I probably shouldn't tell the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle than the sidecar. Okay, I think we're both used to the speed now. Maybe to go a bit faster? Sure. Right, let's switch gears. Which way to turn the handlebar while switching again? Left. And to disengage the clutch and turn the handlebar slightly to the left, opposite the way we drove off. Oh. Perfect. Well, look at you. That went well. Thanks for the encouragement. Don't be silly. All I'm doing is sitting here. This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great too. It's much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be. Having you here makes it a lot more fun too. Aw, thanks. Okay then, I guess we're about done. Once I have to turn back, so I'm going to slow down a bit. Okie dokie. Sounds like it's time for the final test. I feel like I said that the extra rate with the sidecar means I should take a different approach to slowing down. What's I had to do? Brake earlier than usual. It takes longer for it to come to a stop with the extra weight, so I should put the brakes on earlier than usual. There we go, he stopped just in the right spot. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rain. I had so much fun, and we still have a journey back to look forward to. Glad to hear it. Why don't we take a little break before we head back then? Sounds good to me. It seems like you both went very well. Seems like things went very well for both of you. I'm impressed that you could handle her as well as such a different hardware for the last time you rode. Please, I'm blushing here. We really appreciate your help too. You ended up having a really good time, didn't you? I did. I'm not used to sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Of course, that's all thanks to Rain. Not at all. The fact you trusted in me and would keep enjoying myself kept me from focusing on... Ugh. Okay, you notice I'm starting to get tired of reading. I'm starting to butcher this. The fact you trusted in me and were able to enjoy yourselves kept me in the focus on doing a good job. Well, I always trusted you, so today was anything special. It's just how you say that, though. Here's at my soul to say it like that, but the two of you make for a good pair. I was about to say the same thing. Well then, I finished up the test. Let's head back to the engineering building. Thank you both for the great data. Your feedback should come in handy when I'm tuning the thing. Always glad to help. We're planning on entering that data into the computer, right? Would you like me to help you organize it all? Really? That'd be a big help, but... Are you sure you have the time? Aren't you busy with your preparations for the trade conference? Wait, Toad's going to the trade conference? Ah, right, I haven't told you that, have I? The truth is, the Imperial government requested I go along to help out the major players. As such, I'll be headed to Crossbell for the trade conference as an assistant to the entourage. The entire entourage attends the Empire's representative during their meeting festival, right? And you're assisting them? Yeah, it may involve helping out with the paperwork and scheduling, I imagine. I don't think I'd be much help, to be honest, but the government did ask. Toad's seen a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting on her to graduate. The trade conference is the government's attempt to swing the deal. Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving to government instead of working in the military? No. Oh, I still haven't decided yet. I'm kind of doing things just to broaden my horizons. And apparently all this happened because of the tribal Heimdall last month. The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all its civilians. That explains it. I see Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have done. I even had the help from Angie and crew too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions we were able to split up and handle everything so efficiently. Gotta clear my throat. If you did decide to enter the military, I think you make a splendid commander. They had a uniform small enough to fit her at least. Hey, no teasing allowed. Either way, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be in the middle of the field study by then, so I'll be praying that things go well for you. Thanks, Rain. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is starting to look too much like a sappy 10-mirror novella. Let me step in right here and just keep you from stumbling into each other's badly written fantasy. What kind of novellas are you reading? Was it something I said? Now, asking questions will only encourage her. To change the subject, this gets things out of hand, thanks to helping us test the bike again. This is for you. Volcanic rain. Just glad I could help. So, see you later then, Rain. Good luck investigating the old schoolhouse too. Au revoir, and you'll be the first person we'll ask if we ever need more help. What does volcanic rain do? Oh. Hello, Rain. Ring Class 7 speaking. I butchered that. Ring Swords of Class 7 speaking. It's Sarah. You knocking out those requests for the student council? Yeah, I've made my way through several of them now. I just started getting started on the test. Nice. I got something to talk to you about though, so come to the faculty lounge when you can. I'm not taking out of your grades if you don't show up for anything. It's just a personal thing. Later. Didn't even wait to hear my response. Oh well, I try to go meet her in the faculty when I get the chance. Yeah, so this is the hidden quest. And I have volcanic rain on rain, so who should I give it to? You know what? Let's give it to Laura, because why not? Let me see. Gotta head to that faculty. So after this hidden quest, it will be the end of the stream. Because I'll do the hidden building next stream. Oh, I entered the wrong room. Oh, there you are, Sarah. Ah, there you are. Seems like everything's going smoothly with the student council. For the most part, yeah. Glad to hear it. Almost finished another day's of bullying paperwork here. Want to get this joint headed town? You can treat me to a couple of beers for being such a dedicated teacher. Yeah, for some reason I see the school frowning on that. Never cease to entertain, Rain. So, not heard that slip they gave you guys extra special training last month. Wait, what are you? Oh, you mean your swimming lessons? Exactly. I've been pretty pleased with how all the guys have been improving their times. And then boom! I found it's all because of Nightheart's meddling. I'm still fuming. You know how much that crow had to eat while he was bragged right to my face? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's the deal with those two? It's like they're locked in some sort of mortal struggle to outdo each other. Well, if that's how he wants to play it, the gloves are coming off. I'm going to hold special girls-only lessons. And you, just a minute's going to help me. But you just said it was girls only. Oh, but I need you, Rain. I need you to tell me the juicy details about Nightheart's drilling you on. Oh no. So you're free right now, right? Oh, I almost regret saying it, but I am. Splendid! Let's take off our clothes and get our swimsuits. Go gather up all the girls and tell them to meet me in the gymnasium. Oh great, the swimming minigame's gonna come back. At least this one isn't as bad as the fishing one, which I refuse to do. So, what sort of training we'll be doing here? It hasn't escaped my notice that there's other girls here, too. What sort of training indeed? I'm more worried about the wandering gaze of a certain boy I missed. Well, things happen. Listen up, Instructor Ring here is going to tell us all about the secret training Nightheart decided to give to the guys. Did you know he actually held a special workshop just for them? Doesn't it burn you up not just to know that none of you were included? Not really. Knowing him is probably just a needless exertion. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. He's not the type of guy who could be like boring monologues and macho training sessions and all that stuff. Wow. Why don't they tell you tell us how you really feel? Alright, let's start with the so-called manual method of his. What does it involve exactly? Ooh, it sounds like so pretty cool. The general idea behind the manual method is that people put more effort into things when they can beat other people at them. First up, we'll have Rain and the Mean Machine show us how it's done. Rain the Mean Machine. That's a nickname. Go ahead and choose who you want to score off against. You know, just Rain is fine, really. Okay, I'm stuck here anyway, let's make the most of it. I want a challenge. You know what, let's go with Laura because she's in the swim method. Swimming club. You're a great swimmer, Laura. Would you mind going first? I'd be hoping for the opportunity to have a proper match with you. I accept. Ooh, do I smell the flames of competition? There's just some fuel in that fire. Oh no. Ready? And go! Yep, the tutorial of... Yeah, I know how to do it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm struggling. There we go. There we go. Did I win? Yes! Unbelievable. I didn't realize you were this strong of a swimmer, Rain. It might have been a fluke. I've seen you swim before, on your good days, usually me eating in your wake. Fluke, I know you scored the win on that one. Anyway, get back over here. I'm not done with you yet. Not even close. So what did Nightheart have you guys do after this? Well, the first one was just having us go head-to-head just as we did now. After that, he pushed us to our limits, swimming the length of the pool within just 30 seconds of the rest between laps. In terms of distance, I bet we ended up swimming over 5,000 yards. That's crazy. Now that's what I call a long distance swim. That sounds about right for a regular training session. Maybe for you, Laura. But this doesn't really bother me. I don't want to go swim laps back and forth. Boring. How about we play tag? Oh? I'm up for it, the rest of you are. Sounds fun. I'm not opposed to the idea. Yeah, I just hope someone does these fun and games just get all grabby. Oh, Rain. Maybe you should sit this one out. Relax, this is me you're talking about, not Crow. I'm sure I'll be fine. Well, it looks like everyone's up for the rousing game of tag. Woohoo! I'll be it first! That's the cooling transition involved in the pool games. Unfortunately for poor Rain, his hands didn't up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Once or twice. Earning him everlasting shame. However, he nobly persevered. And it was so that the novel training day came to an end. Of course they did. Serum capsule. I'll take it. Alright, so that's going to end the stream, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Alternate, for chatting. And if anyone here enjoyed the content, please hit the follow button. I'll be streaming the rest of this game and Madden if you're into sports next week. And Friday, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. It's been a long week and a half since I streamed. So yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. See ya.